We're Josh and Sarah Taylor, and we're excited to be church planting here in the next year. So we've been married for 10 years, and our 3 kids are Silas, Judah, and Haven. And we actually just moved here recently. We lived in Akron, Ohio for 8 years, and it was actually through Pastor Mark at Movement Church that invited us to explore an opportunity here in the Columbus area, and the dream just came alive. We landed on Sunbury, and we're really excited to be here because it feels like a place where our family can be for the next 15, 20 plus years, and we can put down roots, and we see the growth that's happening in this area, and it's exciting, but there's also, challenges that come to that and the need for a greater gospel presence.
So we're getting settled here in Sunbury now in our new home. Josh and I are getting to coach the boys' soccer teams, and we've had lots of opportunities to meet our neighbors and other people in our community. And on Thursday nights, we've started hosting a community group in our home where we have dinner each week with our new friends.
So we're excited to announce that in 2024, we're going to begin putting together a launch team for Bright City Church.
Jesus said that he is the light of the world, and he is the way, the truth, and the life for every person. And we, as his followers, have been brought out of darkness and into his light so that we can proclaim the goodness of God. And that's why we chose a name like Bright City Church, because we feel like it fits us and what we hope to do in our church plant.
So our mission at Bright City is to help every person experience life in Jesus. When Jesus entered into our world, he was stepping into the brokenness and the pain and the trauma and the sin of our everyday lives. And what he brought was redemption and healing and restoration. And so really that's what makes our lives bright, how Jesus shines through them in the way he is working through our weakness, through our shame, through our failure, and he's bringing hope and he's bringing healing. And so we want to see that happen in the lives of people. We want to see them walking with Jesus daily and see them working both in and through their lives.
And Jesus didn't call us to do this life alone, but together. Every person has a core longing to be known and loved. And that's why we're called to share life together, to live in honest relationships, to invest in each other, and to encourage the growth of others.
Jesus had so much compassion for the people that he encountered, and the way of life that he lived. He prioritized mercy, kindness, generosity, hospitality. And it's these kinds of things that really express what he meant by loving our neighbor well. And apart from loving God, this was the most important thing that Jesus thought we could do with our lives, to treat others the way we want to be treated and to show up into the lives of other people so that they can have a tangible experience of God's love in their own life. So next year in 2024, we will begin putting together the launch team for Bright City. And what that'll look like is early in the year, we'll have a few interest meetings where people who are feeling called to be part of the plant or who want to explore that more and hear more about it can come have some conversations with us. And as people begin to decide if they want to be part of that launch team, we will begin to meet more regularly and figure out where people's fits are and hear their stories and train them for serving and being part of that church plant. And as we go to the fall, that's when we'll start to get into the rhythms of kind of everyday life and begin to implement the values together that we want to be living as Bright City Church, walking with Jesus daily, sharing life together as a family, and loving our neighbor.
So there are 3 main ways that you could be a part of this journey with us. The first is to pray. If you want to follow along more closely with what we're doing, you could check out our website, brightcitysunbury.com, follow us on social media, or sign up to get our monthly newsletters so that you can know more what's going on with our family and with the church plan, and then you can better know how to pray for us. The second way is that you could give financially. We are so thankful for the individuals and families that have already given to help Josh and I on this journey with us. But next year, as we launch our church, we're going to have startup costs and more needs, and we'll just need more help with that. And lastly, you could join us. If you or someone you know wants to be a part of what we are doing here in Sunbury at Bright City Church, we would love to connect with you and to have that conversation, and then to ask you to jump into those interest meetings in 2024.
We are honored and excited that we get to be a part of something like this, and we would be thrilled if you would also join us along the journey as well.